come to Nigeria. And then you see how, like I said, I'm trying to make a case for grassroots coaches, for amateur coaches, coaches that down there, the bottom of the chain, right? Because the reason why I'm making the case for them is because for that I know, like for most times, right, it's been these guys that have spent more time with these boys, right? Young players. It's not easy to take care of young people, young players, and these guys they've sacrificed their time, their energy, their knowledge. They know too. Some of them know even, but little way they know impact them for these players, and it has helped these players. Trust me. There's even for the fact that whatever it is those coaches did back then, it helped a player in one way or the other. That I know for sure. That's why I'm giving props to these guys. Like, they are just the unsung heroes. They're not celebrated. If they mention anything that has to do with a footballer or blah blah blah, they go mention this one, mention. Did they ever mention coach where they down? I'm not talking of coaches where come at one point, or one person will come, or one agent or one manager. I'm talking about the coach will discover this player right from when in small. Right at that age, I'm talking about the age of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 till 18. These guys that were there, that supported these guys. I mean, I had some coaches back then, right? There's some coaches I know. There's coaches I played under, right? And like I said, shout out to them. I'm going to mention some of their names. Shout out to these guys. Casey was my coach. It was Casey that discovered me. It was Casey that brought me into playing proper football, that taught me the basic I need to know. This is what you do, this is how you play football. Before I leg I did play. So when I joined Casey, now I begin to use boot safe. Like, you must use balls. So shout out to Casey, and he taught me, I mean, everything I needed to know at that time and at that age. And he was like a father figure to me, right? There was Casey there. Shout out to ST also. ST was there. At some point, ST came in. ST also was a great man. He was, like I said, all them guys are like father figures. Shout out to Okala back then in San Siro, Igbofi, now they call him. Okala was our coach, our school team coach back then in school, Sinclair. Shout out to Okala, right? And shout out to all other coaches also, grassroots coaches. These guys, they made impact in the life of these players. So all I'm saying is that they should benefit in whatever is going on in the life of a player. When a player gets to professional and when they start making that money, they should benefit from it, right? And like I said, even before FIFA had made a provision for them, all I'm asking is that this provision that FIFA has made, or this provision that is going on right now, do these guys benefit from it? I know you divide this club in different category. Category 1, I don't know how NFF divide our category. They've done it, and I know some people are now wise enough, right? Some people are now wise enough to start setting up clubs, keeping records and everything, so they can get a player in their club and maybe train them for 1 year or 2 years, and then when the player moves to play professional football, they can get this compensation. I think it's beginning to happen now, right? Some people are benefiting from it because I think they're now wise enough. They're becoming wiser, right? But all I'm saying is that I'm talking about those guys down there, these coaches, right? And I would advise these coaches also, right, moving forward, because the world is changing. Everything is, I mean, we have different. I did being those, because this whole thing of player training compensation, you need evidence, right? You need evidence. You need to show. You need, like they say, you need to show workings. You need to show that this guy was under you. You need to bring evidence. You need to have records. Most of these coaches, there was no record. If someone is, if you're doing, so moving forward, they need to take it serious. They need to start, like, because that is like your business. It is your time, you sacrifice, energy and everything. So whatever it is you're putting in, you have to put it in detail, because this is how the world works. Right? Like I said, I've said it in my video before, if you must play football, you must be educated, you must know these things. Everything about football, they right, book, details, everything in day, right? So these coaches right now, they need to start documenting everything. If you're training a player right now, I say, if you are a coach right now, grassroots coach down there, you're training, if there's any player, or you have a club, you have a team, even if you're not under any of the category, but at least you're just there and you're training these boys. If you have documents, right? Every player that is playing under you, put their name down, have them in a file, their names, their addresses, their height, their date of birth, everything, whatever, put it down. how you guys go to play tournament, whatever happens, document everything so you have evidence, right? So tomorrow, if anything happens, that player, one of your player move to sign a professional contract anywhere, you can file for training compensation. So now here's another thing, right? They don't pay directly to anybody to now me get this player, now my player. I'll say no, they work like that, right? Because this world, everything it has to be writing and everything, right? So that's why I say you have to. So how they pay it is this, right? How they pay to associations, right? Let me give you an example. Okay. There's this player, right? I'm going to just create an example for you. There's this player. The player, Barbed Wire, right? Barbed Wire did 13 years. So, Barbed Wire, they play for Chop FC, right? From the age of 13 till when he can day 18, right? Chop FC na just in boys club na amateur, they just did, right? Chop FC did like that. So, Barbed Wire did this club from Chop FC from 13 years to 18 years, right? And then, when in day 17 or let's say 18, right? One agent come, see Barbed Wire, say, this Barbed Wire is a better player. Okay, I would like to take him to Europe. Okay, they agreed everything. We take him there and everything. Barbed Wire can't go Europe, can't go sign for one club, professional club for Europe, right? That professional club where Barbed Wire signed for Europe. After they do everything, like I have read everything, 30 days after they don't register the player for Europe to play and everything, they don't begin the arrange training compensation to be paid to Chop FC because he was there from the ages of 13 till 18. Now this is a rough sketch I'm giving you. This has not Barbed Wire no play for Nigerian league, going in just day Chop FC. Chop FC now one local club. May wait there for maybe Orile or a day Songotedo or a day Kirikiri or a day Ajegunle, like I say, Maracana, Navy, San Siro, Igbo Feed, anywhere for Kano for one local club just day. But now Chop FC and now where Barbed Wire day from 13 to 18 and him don't move, go professional club. As in don't sign, that professional club go arrange the training competition to Chop FC. Now, they won't give Chop FC the money. No. They will send that money to the association. The association is going to disburse that money to Chop FC. So you see, there's a pattern, right? It goes from this. They don't just say, okay, take since Chop FC, because they don't even know if you have a record or anything. You might be anybody coming to claim, okay, I'm the coach of Chop FC, or I'm the owner of Chop FC, and I'm big get Barbed Wire. I mean, anybody can claim that, right? But it has to go to the association, which is, I'm using Nigeria for example, NFF. So NFF will be the one to disburse that money to Chop FC, right? Now, I know when it comes to the category blah blah blah, NFF start their magic. Chop FC no day for any category club or blah blah blah. It no supposed matter. But as long as Chop FC provide, as long as they can provide evidence and details and everything that this guy actually played for Chop FC, it should not matter where Chop FC was. If they were lower, if they want backyard, it no suppose matter. It no suppose, right? Something should be given to them. I'm of that opinion because it was someone that was coaching that player. It was someone that gave his time. He sacrificed everything he has for that player. So he should be. It's not even about the coach. It's not about you. It's about the society. That place that club came out from, or that club is situated in, to develop that place, to develop the football in that place, and to make more players come out from that place. That is the reason. There's objective. It is here in the FIFA, whatever. It is here. You see, I'm going to read that. There's an objective. You say, a player's training and education takes place between the ages of 12 and 23. Training compensation shall be payable as a general rule up to the age of 23 for training incurred up to the age of 21, unless it is evident that the player has already terminated his training period before the age of 21. In the latter case, training compensation shall be payable until the end of the season in which the player blah 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 blah. But the objective of this is to develop football round the world. FIFA is always of the view of development of football. I know say FIFA they give associations money to develop football. We know we they hear stories. How many they don't develop for our country? How many this thing they don't do? Everything I audio. They go one place, build one stadium. They just maybe they even build them, but they don't build them, but they just start work. They will just tell us, this thing is gonna be. We will never see the end of that thing. We will never see the end of any. We will not. And FIFA, like I said, FIFA is about football development. I'm sure if something good come out from somewhere, if Africa is producing like the chunk of players that are doing well in Europe, and they know these players are coming from Africa, Africa will make sure that you guys keep developing more players from that continent. And they will disburse funds, but do we see these funds? Do these funds get to those places they need to get to? I am not sure. I am not at all. Right? I am not. So back to what I was saying. Now, NFF now, time, okay, the people that signed barbed wire, they've released money, right, to the NFF, which is association. Now, association now, you have, because you need to, because I know there are so many players that have gone like that. Not every player that signed professional in Europe today, Nigerian player that has played Nigerian league or that played Division 1 or Division. I know 1, 2, 3, 4 players that came from scratch, that signed from Maracana in travel go Europe. Now from Igbo in travel go Europe. Now from First Tag they travel go Europe. We then sign for club, professional club. No be say professional club, even na Division 2 or na professional club, or some of them even Division 1. Now, did any of these clubs back home get training compensation? Did the NFF try to reach out to, okay, where did this player come from? He come from Chop FC. Yeah, Chop FC. Who? Okay. At least you would say, okay, Chop FC, if you can provide evidence that this guy was under you, we will give you a certain amount of money. That is fair enough. Now, it's left to Chop FC if they don't feel provide them. That's what I'm saying. Teams, coaches, you need to start having details, records of players you train, of players that play on. You must, if you know they do them, start now. You have to start now. Because there's something in it for you. Trust me, every hard work and sacrifice will pay with time. It will never go unnoticed with time. Like I said, I'm not talking about one player signed, they can't give coach, take this one. Not be that one I talk. This one, I mean, some players, like I said, some players are good. They will always remember their coach till tomorrow. They always do this. Some of them build houses, some of them cars for the coaches. Some of them build, the team, right? They have the team, they still support whatever the team needs, football and everything. They still give the team, I am fine. But that training compensation, definitely a long way. The player not even supposed, that one not be from the player. The player won't go this separate. But that training compensation will go a long way to develop sports in the society, in the country, in that area. And it will encourage kids. Right? It will encourage, like you see how it is. You see why I always say football and education. I have videos. I said, if you must play football, you must be educated. Even FIFA, right? Training competition. The team responsible for the education and the training of a player. They didn't even say only training, education. So you must put education by side. If at that time, if they pay the training competition, go club where they at least by that time, at least you start arranging. Okay, can we have this school or can we have this building for, okay, we'll have classes for these players, everything. You put everything. That is how you develop football in a sane country. And it goes from there. And we will definitely see the result year in, year out. We will producing play. Trust me, we feel they produce play at this will go end. Perfect. We feel they win all the whole under 17, under 18, under 20, we go, they win and they go. If all these things are put in place rightfully. So that's it. So I hope we start doing better. I hope people involved, people in charge of all these things. And because like I said, these things come out. Training competition, it comes out. Like I said, I've given you everything. I've explained. I've given example. It comes out. If a player signs blah 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 from this time to this time, NFF they give some sending people money, right? So now there are certain people that get money from a player's transfer. Agent will come sign the player, right? We come carry the player. So that agent, definitely there's somebody that will stand like, now me refer this player to this agent, or now me stand as blah blah blah. Now me get this, now my boy, now my player, like player manager, right? All those things. Now my boy. So all those ones they get that cut, or some of them they get that money because some of them they go to fight and they because there's somebody for them, the money they come out from them. I'm not about those ones. I am all about the grassroots coaches and football at the grassroots level, amateur level. These guys, they deserve better. They deserve everything. Training, even if the NFF say, okay, we'll give you a portion, but at least you give them a certain portion that's going to help develop the team. But you must give them. That training commission must get to them. This is my own take about this whole thing. Like I said, since I came across this training commission thing, I was like, wow. And I'm sure clubs pay these things. If you don't, it's 2001, it's been going on. I would like to hear somebody say, yes, this club will they benefit to, this club will, and then give them the money when they sign their player, this club. I would like to hear stories like that. But I have not heard, and I don't know if it's going on, but like I said, I'm making a case for these coaches. These coaches, unsung heroes. Some of them right now, some of them, I don't even know what they're doing right now. Some of them are still bringing up players. They're still doing because they love the game. That's love. That's passion for the game. They're not getting money. Nobody's giving them salary. Like I said, it's just weekly dues that players pay. They pay weekly dues and everything to these coaches. How much do weekly do? Right? How much do weekly do? Some clubs don't get balls. Some clubs don't have training equipment. So how can they learn? How can they learn this? And how can they technique of the game? You need balls. Don't be saying you go one place, they now one ball. They don't shoot one ball into a bush. They'll come use 5 minutes to go find that ball inside bush. Come bring. You need to have it. Lots of this. We shouldn't be. I don't know. But yeah, this is just my own take on this whole thing of training compensation, right? And like I said, it's I just had to bring it out. Like I said, since I came across this thing, it's been bothering me. I want to say it and I'm going to say it. And I've said it, and I hope things start to get better. I hope the people in authority would start putting these things in place. It's for the development of football. It's not for you. It's not for you know if they somewhere just sit down. Coach, we don't work with one player. They can't sign them. They can't pay money. Now one person can go chop and one person can, and the question be say, why person where rain, sun shines, train play everything. No, they get anything. It doesn't make sense. It does not at all. At all. We should try and change certain things. We should try and change the way we do things in the country. To just for the love of football, because our football is even down. Not even saying going down. Our football, take it or leave it, it's down. It's down already. So so this is just where I would just conclude. There's so many things I would like to, but I don't really have time. Like I said, it's online. You could go check if you FIFA regulation and everything. The information is there. It's not hidden. It's there. Black and clear. Everything is right. It's there. So I just encourage and I plead with those in charge of our football to please do the needful. Help people. Help. Like I said, something good came out from somewhere. All you need to do is you need to keep investing in that place that one came out from, so you can get more from there. It's simple. It's business. At the end of the day, everybody will be okay. At the end of the day, it's more name for this. At the end of the day, everybody will be fine. So guys, that's gonna be the show for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate you guys. Much love. God bless you all, and I hope you all stay safe till the next time we do this again. Thank you, and please do not forget to please my videos, my YouTube channel, my pages. Please follow me. Please like. Please share. Please. These kids. I'm not getting anything from this, to be honest, and I'm not even looking towards getting it. That's not mine. Is just at the end of the day, if I'm 60 years old or 70 years old and I'm walking on the street one day and someone comes up to me and say, "Oh, I watched your video, God, so time. Thank you for this thing. You made an impact in my life." I'm fulfilled in life. That's it. I'm fulfilled. I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing this for anything. It's just for the kids, it's just for the younger players, and it's just for those that don't even have a voice when it comes to things like this. I want to put it out there, right? So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you.